This is the South China Sea, a region of tensions, face-offs, and disputes. China, which claims almost the entire sea as its own, is staring at a new challenge, and it's from Vietnam. This comes at a time when the Philippines has also upped its ante against China in the region. Why has China been left fuming as it gets a taste of its own medicine? Here's why new satellite images of Spratly Islands are worrying Beijing. Beijing's land reclamation and artificial island methods in South China Sea are known to the world. But now, Vietnam has followed the same footsteps, raising alarms for the dragon. According to the US-based think tank Center for Strategic and International Studies, CSIS, since the start of 2025, Vietnam has expanded its island-building efforts to regions previously untouched by the current round of reclamation that Hanoi began in 2021. China is now furious, opposing construction activities on islands and reefs.
China firmly opposes the relevant country's construction activities on islands and reefs they have illegally occupied. We will do what is necessary to safeguard our own territorial sovereignty and maritime rights and interests.
This is what a Chinese spokesperson said. This comes at a time when tensions between the Philippines and China have escalated in the South China Sea. The Filipino forces are on high alert after China reportedly deployed several armed boats, helicopter, and unmanned drone near a disputed shoal in the South China Sea. The Chinese forces were spotted in the vicinity last week, Philippine military officials said. 2 boatloads of Filipino forces were deployed from the Sierra Madre to prevent the Chinese from coming closer, they said. The Philippines has refused to accede to the demand of China, which deployed a number of Coast Guard ships to permanently keep watch on the shoal in a continuing territorial standoff. With confrontations between the Philippines and China increasing in the high seas in recent times, Vietnam's move has further alarmed Beijing. Will the Philippines and Vietnam unite to challenge China's dominance? While Vietnam lodged a formal protest against China and the Philippines, accusing them of violating its sovereignty in the Spratlys earlier this year, the scenario looks different at present. Vietnam's reclamation was no secret to its neighbors, according to analysts, as they remain more focused on Chinese aggression. Deepening ties between Hanoi and Manila, including a Coast Guard hotline and incident prevention protocols, signal a shift in their bilateral dynamics. These factors might also help both countries to manage overlapping claims while presenting a more united front on China. Vietnam had also said that it was ready to hold talks with the Philippines to settle disputes. The Philippines has also knocked on the United Nations doors over rights in the contested Spratly group of islands. The diplomatic efforts contrast with China's increasingly assertive actions to fortify its claims in the contested waters. While geopolitical complexity, including claims of Brunei, Malaysia, and Taiwan, continues to keep the South China Sea on edge, experts still believe China remains unmatched in maritime dominance. For now, Vietnam's move has definitely given a big jolt to China,